Okay, today's game plan, and we want you to actually develop your swing so you punch often. In other words, what that means is a short follow through on your swing with really strong muscles. Now I've got Cam White here and Aaron Frankham, and that is a punch swing. See, he's just not follow through much, and see where Cam is. Now Cam is basically right in line here where Aaron's follow through, potential follow through, had to stop before it got to Cam, otherwise he would have hit him and so on. Now there's a fair few reasons you need to develop this. What it does, it gives you really quick and good balance. So you watch Aaron here, that's a punch volley. Now let's see how far he follows through. Let's just go back a little bit. Okay, here's his shot. That's about the extent of his follow through. Okay, so what happens is he's followed through to around about his hip, and he hasn't lifted his racket up at all, so he's kept his racket relatively low as far as the punch goes in this case. But we'll go through a few other shots and show you just what's happening with the follow through and how it works. Now both Cam and Aaron do this, everybody at top level does this. Most people at lower level want to swing the racket as fast as they possibly can and swing it really through the ball big time, but all the people at higher level are generally having really short swings and really strong body positions and using core muscles, and that's the hallmarks of a punch drive or a punch volley. Now here's the shot here. Cam's going to flick, Aaron will come back. We'll follow this rally through a little bit and see what we get. That there, see that follow through there, Aaron's follow through. Now his arm, he has gone cross court, but he's gone right out across here with his racket up this way. Now that's much further than his other shot, which is his punch drive, because if you remember, his punch drive only went out to around about just across here a little bit. So he's actually gone around his body, he's turned his body to get across court and everything as well. You can punch on the forehand just as well as you can punch on the backhand. So Cam's shot was really short, Aaron's shot was really short. Both those two shots there, forehands, were both short swing forehands off a strong body position. Here's Cam, he'll punch volley this. There, see the follow through and the stop is about there. That's as far as he goes, which is very similar to what Aaron did. He actually bends his wrist back so he doesn't push his wrist out, which protects his opponent as well. So, and that gives him a bit of direction down the wall. So he's punched that off a strong body position with a short swing and a controlled follow through. And the ball is just, look at that, that's a pretty good target, not too bad at all. Aaron's going to come back, he'll probably go with a bigger swing there, so it's high follow through because he's at the back of the court. So Aaron's high follow through that just to go and drag the ball out a little bit and get a bit of a momentum in the racket through the follow through. And Cam will probably do the same. No, he's actually punched that out a little bit as well. So he stopped his racket, stopped it short. So Cam's chosen to punch from the back of the court on this one, and it finishes short. So he didn't actually lift the ball up enough, and therefore he might have paid the price. Here we go again, this will be another punch shot. There, straight through. And it allows Cam room to come through the shot, through the ball. And it actually, the second part of all this, it is a very quick finish to the swing. So it allows Aaron to recover from the shot really quickly. So you watch here, he's straight out already and on balance and looking at what Cam's going to do, and the ball's only just off the front wall, and here he is, he's already heading in for his to make good position for his next shot. So he'll just come around, he's assessed that Cam's not going to attack it forward, so now he can relax, and that's a pretty good result from a punch drive. And then Cam will go back. Now we'll finish off with this bit. I'll go back just a tad further. Okay, now this is high quality punch volleying, this last bit. I just love this. This is fantastic. Watch Aaron here. So from here, that there makes Cam go around him. Now the important part of all this is that Cam's got to go up here, around here, and then back here around Aaron. And that's what he's trying to do. So every time, you watch what happens here. See, Cam goes up, and now he's got to go back there once again. See, Cam's not even level with him yet. Yet Aaron's going to make him once again go all the way up here, around here, and then you'll have to come back around this side. Because he goes here, and there he goes. It's a fair bit of work. And there's a little bit of interaction there and everything, but look at Cam's body. See what it does? That's the power of a punch drive. It's just phenomenal. It's just really, really, really good. So So if you want to get good at something, if you want to really improve the level of your game, if you want to take your game to the next level, I suggest that you spend a bit of time working your punch muscles and developing your punch muscles off a really short swing and hitting target. Make no mistake that you must hit target, and better guys will actually, I'll go back and we'll show you that shot there. It's just an elite level shot. It's just fantastic. Go back further. Okay, here we go. So he's hit it around about hip height, or maybe stomach height, somewhere there, off his back foot, and short swing, the ball's hit lower than the cut line, so the ball's hit on the front wall, right up about here. Okay, so it's lower than the cut line, which doesn't give Cam any ability to go and attack and volley it, so it's not floating to him, he's got to go in there and get it. And the pitching of the ball is a little bit short, but it landed, if that was like just a fraction deeper, it landed around about here. If that was a fraction deeper, it would have been an awesome shot. But still, look what it's done to Cam's body. So, and it's going down towards the back wall, so Cam really has to go and get it. So it's an elite shot. It's just a very, very good shot. So there you go, that's punch driving. You need to develop punch in your swing, in both your forehands and your backhands, and you still have to have priority to hit target. Start with punching and then start lowering the height of your punch. Once you lower the height and still get the same depth outcome, then you start to get really, really good. This is actually just such an important thing to learn and to understand. And don't get hooked up with just playing one backhand drive. You do not have one backhand drive, you have several backhand drives, and punch is very much a part of it all. So the punch drive, develop it, especially when you're tight for position, there's not much room to swing your racket and so on. It means you can hit the ball and keep your opponent safe and get an awesome outcome. Great thing to do. Punch drives, absolute must to learn.